The calves are bigger than your cows.
Yeah, look at it.
That he's a resident of Ngoma. He's a cattle keeper. He looks after cows of two types, the indigenous and the exotic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. God praise be the Lord who brought you. His father died and left him 50 cows.
Yes, when his father died and bequeathed him 50 cows, 50 yeah.
50 indigenous cows.
na diskun bremezi ese kirimpango tinyo myatsi ntizakanya nagura hamataka gagunyine nakabana na weri taka nagura na hari habuseri.
The collection centers we have now in this entire constituency are 68 collection centers, but the list is of the 5,000 capacity. And we have a bulk.
The smallest.
The smallest is of 5,000 liters a day. But we have also the bulk, the one for Brookside, which takes 35,000 liters per day. So you find that in a month we collect about 2.5 million liters. And these are spread in the sub-counties of Ngoma, Chinyogoga, Chinoni.
2.5 per
day.
2.5 million liters per day.
Production of milk changed our lives. Your Excellency, I remember in 2002, we had only 2 homesteads with Mabati, as you rightly say. That was Mzee Bagarkayo and Mzee Isanga, whose father, the chairman, is here. Those ones were the only one. But now, every homestead have got such good shelter or houses. And this is an indication of the transformation. We also changed.
They were happy that they have money now. The old man said he has got money, he doesn't know what to do with the money. And that they need a bank because they have a lot of money. But at the same time, they were complaining about the children who have got degrees, who have no jobs. Now, I was telling them that I thank them very much for this, because now the improvement which has happened are just 2 really, 2 or 3. Number one, they stopped nomadism from moving around, because that's what they used to do, like Anyakun, where's Anyakun? Hata ugo mwishogo no mukoro mwisho intezanyi mwegendese zasakuja naziba. Ogo mkazo no mukoro mwisho intezanyi mwikumu biyarga nasakuja nagarka naziba. So the improvement is that they are no longer moving around like the Karamojong. That's one improvement. Second one is that they accepted the enterprise of dairy as a business. Third, they did bush clearing in the farms by removing the bushes. There is a bad grass called Mtete, Afronadas Simbopogan. Then there is some shrubs called Obugando, Acacia Hohai. They removed all of those. That's why you find the areas are clear, because they removed some of those. But then the grass which is there is the one which is self-generating. And it's not well selected. Some of it is good, like this one here, what we call a jubwe, the bracharia. The scientific name is bracharia. This is a good grass. But when you leave the farm, the cows concentrate on eating it and it gets finished. So you remain with some other grasses which are not so good. So therefore, what we call the stocking ratio remains low. In a square mile, you can accommodate 300 cows properly. If you are still using the free range, the free range, only 300 cows. And yet, if you plant the grass, the calculation I was making with the young boy is that if you you plant the grass deliberately, and you cut it and you feed the cows, instead of them going to roam to look for the grass, a square mile can cater for 4,800 cows, Frisians. You shift stocking ratio from 300 per square mile to 4,800 per square mile. For the Ankole cows, it's bigger, it's more than that, because a square mile, for the Ankole cows, an acre can cater for 12 cows. So therefore, and that one would give, if 1/3 of them are milking, that's how you get the 96,000 liters they were talking about. And that would give you income of 57 million shillings per day. You heard them talking about that. So what I was telling them is that this little thing they have done is just a small step in the right direction. But they can be much, much, much richer. And if they do that, these young people, instead of looking for clerical jobs in Kampala, they would be so much absorbed with this huge industry. As shareholders, they will not be looking for office jobs. So therefore, that's why I said I'm going to give them the message to you is that please let our people get involved in the money economy. That's why I brought you here.
Volume of milk. Excellency, this part will either request that we are pang. It's quite a long distance. So when the unit will be here, everything, the services would be near to them. Your Excellency, the road, the Tamaka road from Butarangu actually recognized our efforts in the war. So it is challenging, even when we are a center too. No. With those few words, let me end here and then.
Milk, and then the milk gave him a lot of money, and he was very happy. He gave him cows to graze as well, so he's in farming as well. And he's thanking the president for the guidance.
Happy with the peace.
He's happy with the peace, yes.
Although the children don't
Need a bank because they have a lot of money and they need to keep